Hello, hi. My name is Hari Krishna, and our teammates Vinay and Syed. Here we are presenting our predictive analytics assignment 2 presentation, and the assignment 2 is the topic is apply predictive analytics and computing to solve a complex data-driven business problem. So, the introduction part is customer retention is critical to the survival of the business in today's telecoms market. So there is a challenge in telecom communication sector. So we have to get the critical situation. What is the situation, and we have to understand, and then we have to train the data and model the data. Then we can come to the explanation. And similarly, the telecom firms may improve customer satisfaction and loyalty by creating focused retention strategies, proactively addressing concerns, and offering customized incentive based on customers' demographics, subscription information, and payment preferences. So this is about customers. Understanding the customer's tastes and preferences according to the demographics, and the strategies how to acquire the new customers, and how to how to maintain existing customers. These all comes under these strategies, and this predictive method reduces client attrition and improves customer experience and probability profitability. So when you solve the customer's problems, like when you understand the customer states and preferences and what they want particularly, so and if you solve their if you achieve this these problems, so automatically the sales will be high, and simultaneously the profits also will be very high. And here for this we have a data collection. So the data sets provides a holistic perspective of a telecom company client. So we have client id and set of data and everything here we can see here, and it includes things like customers gender, marital status, age, and whether or not they have children, and as well as their subscription data like plan duration, service bundles, and internet service type. So if we compare like a subscription data type, plan duration, service bundles, this is about the plan with which the customers have. But the above one, customers gender, marital status, these will help for the employers to make a new strategies according to their understandings, their family situations. So if they understand all these things, so they can come to a new ideas to acquire new customers. So this is the very important for the customers to acquire the customers. So we have to collect all the data regarding this, and once we after collect the data, we have to do the processing of the data which we collected. So here the identification of missing values and the removal of missing values. So here we can see this missing values and the print, and similarly the removal of missing values. And the next is like exploratory data analysis. So once the data processing is done, the data will be analyzed in the exploratory way. So here we can see box plots, so which will explain like the plan outliers, and the plan which the customers have, and all the information it can show in the graphs wise. And the next will be explained by Sayed.
Hello, this is Syed Imran, and next slides will be explained by me. Here we have histogram and scatter plot. After converting the data into graphs of histogram and scatter plot, the first two graph creates histogram graphs for monthly fees and length of plan. Histogram shows each variable data point contribution, revealing core trends and spreads. The final step uses ggplot2 to create a scatter plot of payment type and monthly fees. And next, we have explanatory data analysis for a bar plot for contract type, switched, and total fees. Here we have three graphs, green, red, and brown. The first graph explains a bar plot compares the contract type and total fees variables on X and Y axis. The bars are green and reflects contract types with their heights matching to their total fees. The second graph compares contract type to monthly fees in a bar plot, and the red bar shows the average monthly costs for each contract type by heights. The third graph compares switched to total fees. Brown bar shows the difference in total fees between switched and non-switched consumers. Next, we have model selection. Here in the here we have explanation of logistic regression and R-part model, which we have used two models. Logistic regression is a popular statistical model for binary classification, but it may also be used for multi-class classification. The major focus is on modeling, like a likelihood of binary custom variable given one or more predictor factors. And R-part model, which is also known as recursive partitioning, is a machine learning approach to classification and regression for binary and multi-class classification. It is utilized. The R-part method recursively partitions the data sets into subgroups depending on predictor variables. It seeks to produce a result in variable homogeneous subsets. The appropriate partitioning variables and thresholds depends on splitting criteria like uh, Gini impurity and entropy. Splitting continues until a limit depth of minimum leaf node samples are reached. And next here we have model training. Here we have used a logistic regression R part model. For model training, we are using threefold class validation. The algorithm trains a logistic regression model to predict the switched variables from predictor variables. Using a predictors, the model's LRM can forecast new data and estimate customer switching predictions with a maximum depth of 3 and complexity parameter. The algorithm trains a R-part model to predict the switch variables using the predictor variables. Yeah, and the next slides will be explained by my group partner Vinay. Thank you.
Hi, this is Vinay. I'll be continuing from here. So for the next slide, we have model evaluation using confusion matrix. So we have evaluated with the by using two model trainings, logistic regression and R-part model. So in the logistic regression, we have the parameters like sensitivity, specificity, positive prediction value, negative prediction value, prevalence, detection. There are multiple parameters. So we have small differences between the values as the two regression models have different comparisons. And the next one will be model comparisons between logistic regression and R-part model. Here we have phishing score iterations are 6 in the logistic regression, and in the R-part model we have 7 nodes and 840 observations. So from here we can see the probabilities are zero point 0.3 in the zero point 0.3 and zero point 0.6 in the R-part model. And for next we have most predictive variables we are comparing most predictive variables using the two logistic regression model and R-part model. Here we have the parameters like monthly fee, length of plan, electronic billing. So these are the parameters we have in the these models. So if you can see, the values are almost same in the two models, but slight differences. And in the conclusion, we can say that predictive modeling assignment examine a customer turnover using a data set of customers, traits, and subscription facts. So according to the facts, previous history of the customers or existing customers, we can um, predict the customer behavior using these two data modelings. So a data was pre-processed and variables were displayed, and logistic regression and recursive partitioning were chosen as a predictive model. So these two are the models we have used to predict the models, and a confusion matrix were used to access the model's performance after splitting the data into the training and testing sets. For both models, variables or importance analysis identify top predictors. So for the both logistic regression model and for our part model, different variables are importance for analyzing the data. And we have in the last slide we have the references, and that is it regarding the assignment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.